Hi guys, it's Barbara with Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading or my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Cancer. Ooh, some major arcanas here. I feel like you're making the decision that works best for you. So there's a choice here, and you're choosing justice moving forward. You're going to try to recover. I feel like you feel defeated. You feel defeated here. I feel like there was some deception with a third party. You're evaluating things that suit your purpose. So what doesn't serve you, you're releasing yourself from. So looking back at past mistakes and divine timing, taking that leap, Empress energy towards a commitment. You had to be patient for this to transform. It's transformed in divine timing. You felt defeated. You felt defeated. You felt very guarded and defensive. But you making the choice to heal yourself from that. This is you letting go of what no longer serves you, because you know what your destiny is. You had to be patient while something transformed, right? And this is what needed to transform the commitment. You have two cards of forward movement here. Getting past the drama, the strife, the jealousy, the competition, the drama, and then not speaking. It's almost like using your intuition. For you, it's using your intuition to move on. You're really getting connected to your highest self right now in this. This is you letting things go that was part of this purpose. Now, guys, I think there's a lot of confusion when it comes to a twin flame. You're going to know if you're a twin flame. It is one of the hardest relationships to navigate because there are third parties. There's witchcraft. There's a lot of lessons that have to be learned. There are things that you just can't understand, but you feel like your souls recognize one another. And this bond that you have with this person, you in your mind, and I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, what my soul thought and what my mind said were two different things. Because when I was going through this, when my twin would do things, I would say, doesn't he realize who I am? It was like my soul would say, doesn't he recognize me? Like, doesn't he understand? And it's almost like you think you're nuts. You really do. You think you're nuts. You think you can't talk to anybody else about something like this or they're going to think you crazy, okay? But trust me, I'm as normal as they come. Straight lace, no bullshit, okay? So, and I'm in control of all my faculties, right? But going through this really, really made you realize the difference. It's almost like you're riding the veil. You're on both sides, right? Because you're empathic and you have all these gifts coming in. You're starting to realize that you're clairaudient and you're clairsentient and you can feel energy and you understand the other side and you're starting to see both sides of the veil. And you're like, what is the purpose? Like, what's the purpose? So, you know, it's intense. So trust me, this isn't your run-of-the-mill dating thing. Nothing like regular dating somebody or falling in love with somebody that's not a twin flame, just a soulmate. This is you really going through this and recognizing what you needed to change or what you needed to released back to the universe, right? Because there's parts of this, the burden that you carried, you were obsessed with closing out the cycle, okay, and trying to walk away. Okay, so this is something that, you know, you have to let go of a lot of stuff. It's very painful. It's very painful to go through this. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I kept saying, oh, they can have them. Let me off this train. But I'm going to tell you, you get to the point where you get acceptance. There is acceptance, and you move past it, and you understand it. Okay, give me some more information about Cancer. It's intense, guys. It's very intense. I wouldn't wish a twin flame on anybody, although the end result is helping humanity. But you have to go through so many dark times to gain strength to be able to handle what your purpose is, right? It's not your run-of-the-mill thing. Tell me about this. See, being at a crossroads about the harsh truth is you can't get away from this. I don't care how hard you try. I don't care how pissed off you are or how you're just going to close the book. When people say, oh, I walked away from him years ago. Well, that wasn't a twin flame. That was just a negative, nasty, toxic relationship. There's a big difference, okay? This person actually loves you. There's deep love for you, like no other, right? Because you're one, you're connected together, right? Being at a crossroads about the harsh truth, wanting an opportunity to make a choice to walk away. You're wanting to leave this shit behind because it's just that difficult. Being in this Queen of Swords mode, being strategic, plotting and planning, working on this relationship with a past life soulmate, right? This is an intense thing that, I'm going to tell you, if you're a twin flame, you understand exactly what I'm saying. There's days where you just cannot. You just can't, but you're trapped in not being able to get this person out of your head no matter what, right? You don't want to participate with the manipulation. You're not going to play. It's illuminating there's no equal give and take when it comes to the mind games and manipulation, but your person isn't the one doing the mind games and manipulation. That's coming from a third-party source, which is equally important here. Because without that third-party source, you wouldn't be learning the lessons that you need to learn to get you to the level you need to be at, right? So everything happens for a reason. Just realize that there's a bigger plan than you can even imagine. Yeah. There's no equal give and take. It's illuminating no equal give and take with the mind games and manipulation that the third party offers. Whatever this is, you're not participating in it, right? You're understanding this is making you grow. You understand that everything. I will never forget the day when I sat up in my bed and the realization that I had gotten, like, immediate feeling of everything that you've gone through, you had to go through for this purpose. I remember the day that it happened. And I thought, wow, that's kind of it gives you pause. It definitely gives you pause. You're sitting in your bed. This is why I just recognized this. You're just sitting in your bed and you're like, wow, okay, it's time to move forward. It's time to come out of the cold, right? Trying to figure out what purpose you have. It'll all be made clear for you guys. Queen of Cups, communicating to the Queen of Pentacles. You may be telling somebody who's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be telling somebody all of the things that you've had to go through. I don't know if this is a parent. This person gives you strength. It's almost strength and patience this person brings to you. This could be a mother. You might be communicating this to a parent because they give you strength. They are patient with you. Or they help you balance your strength so that you can get justice. Now, this could also be a guardian. This person could also be someone from the other side, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. That's helping you through all of this, guiding you to justice, has the strength to guide you to justice. Yeah, from this Tower. Very interesting. Very interesting. So let's get all 12 signs around Cancer, starting with Aries. You're dealing with an Aries. See, this person's trying to decide whether or not they want to wait. They're back and forth about whether or not they should wait. If you're dealing with a Taurus, that's Aries is deciding whether or not they should wait. Taurus, they see somebody coming towards them. You're dealing with a Gemini. Gemini is taking a pause, looking at the bigger picture. You're dealing with another Cancer. You're wanting to heal from the betrayal. If you're dealing with a Leo, it's almost like your wish is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they want a victory and a new beginning. If you're dealing with a Libra, something's going to transform your patience, or it could be ending your patience. In other words, they're on your last nerve. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, it's taken you a long time to rebuild. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, somebody's obsessed with resisting. Like, I feel like this is someone who's very stubborn. Someone who's very stubborn, Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, somebody is over it and wants to close the cycle because of past mistakes. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the burden and deception. If you're dealing with a Pisces, regrets holding back. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.